Happy midweek motivation, everybody. Today, I don't have wine again. I have a beer. This one's good. And this may be stereotypical. I feel like this goes well with what this video is going to be about. And this video, kind of going along with the video that I did last week, that was called A Message to Women, which I will link down below. This video is going to be a message to men. And yes, I got my nails done. Finally. And this is pretty much going to be a list of 5 things that I feel like everyone or most people would want men to know. Maybe misconceptions or things that men should be doing or should not be doing that women actually care about. So, the first thing that I want to talk about is, guys, not every woman wants a man that looks like The Rock. Not saying that The Rock isn't hot. I mean, I personally love me some Dwayne Johnson. That doesn't mean that the person that I choose to be with has to look like Dwayne Johnson. And I feel like a lot of men think that women only want men with big muscles, that are super tall, that wear expensive clothes and shoes, and are really flashy and have all this money. But that is not the case. Everyone definitely has their own type of person that they find attractive, but contrary to popular belief, women do care more about personality than looks. I know, you might not believe me, but it's true. I talk to my girlfriends all the time about, different people that we may find attractive, and first of all of us have completely different tastes in men, which, side note, that's probably why we've all been friends for so long. That just goes to show that just like all men like different things, all women like different things. And if you have big muscles and you're really tall and you have all this money and you're an asshole, we're not gonna like you. I actually know a lot of people that prefer the quote unquote dad bod looking man. You guys know what I'm talking about. I know you know what a dad bod is. I will insert a picture of an excellent dad bod if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I know you do. But it's the truth. Some women aren't even attracted to that type of stereotypical hot guy. And just because a girl thinks the guy's hot doesn't mean she wants to be with him. Some women like tall guys, some women like short guys, some women like muscles, some women like heavy guys, some women like guys with a lot of hair, some women like guys that are bald. You get my point. Please stop comparing yourselves or stop thinking that all women want are these 6'5" rich men with a whole bunch of muscles. If you're finding that you're not so lucky when it comes to the ladies' department, maybe you should take a look at your personality and how you actually approach women instead of thinking that all women want is a certain type of look, because that is not true. And that kind of segues into the second thing that I want to talk about, which is jealousy. Now, I know there are jealous women too. I know that's not just a man thing. Based on conversations that I've had with both women and men, at least in my circle, it seems like men are actually more jealous than women. And I feel like a little bit of jealousy is okay, especially if you've been in a relationship for a really long time. Maybe it makes you feel like, the other person is still super into you. I completely understand that. But when it goes from a little bit of jealousy and maybe some joking to a man actually trying to control you and tell you where you can go, where you can't go, what you can wear, what you can't wear, who you can hang out with, who you can talk to, sorry to break it to you, there are always going to be other people that women find attractive, and men as well. There are always going to be people of the opposite sex that we look at, that we talk to, that we flirt with. Yes, I said flirt with. People naturally flirt with the same sex people, opposite sex people, close friends, strangers. And that will continue to happen until the end of time. But that doesn't mean that your girlfriend is gonna leave you for these people. I know for me, specifically, jealousy can equal a lack of trust. And that's something that I really don't like, and I know a lot of women really don't like when they feel like their partner doesn't trust them. I don't think anyone does. And if you're super jealous to the point that it's causing arguments and fights and really negatively affecting your relationship, you should take a step back and ask yourself, why am I so jealous? Do I really think my partner is gonna leave me? Do I really think my partner is gonna cheat on me? Do I think my partner is going to do something that they know will hurt me? If the answer to all of those things is no, then there's no reason for you to be jealous. If anything, you should be happy that your girlfriend is getting so much attention from other people, because those other people aren't with your girlfriend. You are. So my suggestion is, if you're walking down the street with your girlfriend and you see people looking at her, or maybe you're a few steps behind and you see someone actually try to talk to her, you should feel good about that. You should feel good because she's not going anywhere with those other people. She's coming home to you. And at the end of the day, those other people are the ones that should be jealous. Also, lack of jealousy shows that you're confident, and confidence is one of, if not the most attractive thing that a man can have. or person in general. Being comfortable in your own skin is so attractive. So if you want your girlfriend to be super attracted to you, stop being jealous and be confident instead. The third thing that I want to tell all you men out there about is women love when you do things without us having to ask. This is normally what happens. Sometimes in order for a woman to not do everything herself, she may come home one day and realize there are a few things that aren't done and ask for your help. Hey, can you take out the garbage? Can you drop the kids off at basketball practice? Can you throw the clothes in the dryer? Can you do the dishes? And then what happens after that is the man's like, oh my God, you nag so much and you're always telling me what to do. But what if the shoe was on the other foot? If you came home one day and realized that all of the things that your girlfriend or your wife or your significant other always does are not done, you would say something about it. You would notice and you would say something about it, but you don't have to because it always gets done. So fellas, if you are not doing this already, take initiative and do the little things that you know are gonna help your woman out. Take out the garbage without her asking you to. Shovel the sidewalk if it's snowing without her asking you to. Fix the broken banister that's been on the steps for the last 12 months without her asking you to. Yes, that may have been some shade, just this much. But you get my point. If things are done without the woman having to ask, that means that not only the man thought about doing these things, but thought about how much it would help out the woman and how much she would appreciate it, which ultimately shows your woman that you care about her. So it's really more than just completing the task itself. It's caring enough to do something without being asked that's gonna make your woman happy. Fourth thing that I want you guys to know, if you don't already, is it really is the little things that make a difference. I know I see conversations about this subject all the time. A woman will say it and then there'll be a whole bunch of men that are like, women really don't appreciate the little things. They want everything to be extravagant and over the top and blah, 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 blah. And yes, I mean, things like that are nice too, but when you do little things, it's kind of like going back to doing things without the woman having to ask you. Things like bringing home flowers on a random Tuesday, or vacuuming out her car for her, or bringing home her favorite snack or favorite drink after work. All of those things is showing her that you were thinking about her when she wasn't around, and those little things are really what we appreciate because it's showing that you care, and most importantly, that you listen. You know, you listen enough to know what our favorite snack is, or our favorite drink, or know that we've been meaning to clean out our car, or you know that we have to get to work the next morning, and you putting gas in the car will save us some time and we won't have to rush in the morning. It's those simple little things that I feel like a lot of times men think are insignificant and women don't appreciate them, but the truth is that we definitely do. So if you don't do little things like that already, I promise you, if you start doing them, you will absolutely make the female in your life very happy. The last thing that I want to talk about, and this is a big one, don't do too little too late. I know people kind of like to joke about this too, and there's a lot of memes that are like, a woman will leave you mentally before she leaves you physically, and that is 100% true. If you get annoyed and frustrated because your girlfriend, fiance, wife nags too much, or argues too much, or always has something to say, trust me when I say it's when she stops saying something that you need to worry. Because when a woman stops spending time trying to get that man in her life to listen, or try to salvage a relationship that she's not happy in, that's when you know that she is done. And once we make up our mind, that's it. I know there's a lot of times where a woman may go back to you 100 times. Because we all see it, we've all been there where we say we're done with something and then that's not really the case. But that's because we haven't made the decision within ourselves yet to be done. And only we know when we've made that decision. And once we make that decision, there's absolutely no going back. You can literally do everything that she's ever wanted you to do. You can be the person that she's always wanted you to be, but at this point, she will not care and it will not get her back. You can literally be the perfect person that she's been asking for this whole time, and most likely she'll be happy for you that you made a change within yourself, but you ain't getting her back. So make sure if you do have someone that you want to keep, that you take the opportunity right now to make the best out of your relationship. Because once she pieces out, I promise you, there's nothing you can do. And I think that's something that a lot of guys don't understand. They always expect the woman to wait. Wait for them to grow up, wait for them to stop cheating, wait for them to get a job, wait for them to handle all the baby mama drama that's going on in their life. In the words of Jay-Z, you gonna throw away what we had just like that? Yes, yes we are. And it's because we get tired of waiting. Every woman has their own breaking point and their own amount of time that they will continue to put up with nonsense, some longer than others, but once that time runs out, can't turn back the clock. My hair is large and in charge today, and I'm liking it. I'm really thinking about cutting my hair and dyeing it super dark, kind of like Jaclyn Hill has her hair now. but I'm torn because everybody knows how hard it is to get blonde hair back. This is totally a side note, but let me know what you think. Short and really dark brown, or should I let it grow and just keep on dyeing it blonde and bleaching the crap out of my hair? That's it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. I would love to know what your message to men would be, so please let me know. Leave it in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and I will see you guys on Monday. And don't forget to live life beautiful from the inside out. I just realized that it always looks like I'm wearing the same lipstick because I really do only buy this color lipstick. Like, I have like 10 different lipsticks and they all look like this.